brave young cub. Brave Eduardo.
Hi, this is John, and it has been a while since we last talked. I thought I'd show you guys something different, maybe a little bit this time, since we've been hard at work at trying to finish the map. So as you guys can probably see, this is the whole demo area, which is pretty big already. Like some of the people that have the demo, it's about an hour, 2 hours, about 3 hours if you want to explore everything. Actually, I would say it's a little bit more than that if you want to. This is what I've been doing for the past maybe 3-4 months now. Most likely, if you guys already saw the post earlier or on Instagram, I've been working on the whole Callus Ravine. Oh, actually, I lied. I've been working on the whole Border Ashen area, which is a snow mountain. It looks like there's only what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 map-ish, but it's actually a lot more than that because some of the maps, I think like the Border Ashen Mountains have like 3-4 maps. This node has like 3-4 maps in itself already. So I am trying to finish all of this within the next few weeks, hopefully. This is kind of exciting because Border Ashens and Desert, and I would say to a certain degree the hinterlands, these are kind of like wildlife areas. These are very, very rural. But once we start working on the Callus Ravine, which you guys already saw, the Victorian era looking gate, that part is the start of this whole area. This whole area is actually going to be civilized. It's going to be a gigantic district of houses, bears, and small parts here and there, and even farmlands within this whole area of civilization. So it's going to be all gated within, which is going to be cool. There's going to be wildlife areas gated within the whole Grand Rose district. And Grand Rose here, but I'll probably move it a little bit here later, so it won't just look like that. The Grand Rose will be moved here, but as you guys already saw, there's that gate. I was originally going with this whole Bloodborne, Victorian Gothic style, which is scary, but I want Brave Eduardo to be peaceful most of the time, and that's something Dhruv and I really, really wanted. This is a whole story that takes place during a certain relative peace. So it's not going to be Bloodborne scary. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be beautiful. If anything, this whole area has to be the most beautiful place we've ever made. And then the Callus Ravine, which is above it, is actually the other side of the border, and it's going to be a ravine. It's going to be darker. This part's going to be scary. Hopefully not, but kind of scary-ish. And Cordwood, this is the most secret part of the whole game. It's actually, the whole area is actually blocked by a chunk of mountain. So getting through this mountain to get to the Cordwoods will be very, very difficult. But this is the last few parts I have to work on. And Bellum Isle. So here's the thing. It is an open world game, and I don't like it that right now, once you get to the Hyatt area, which is this area, it's going to start getting pretty hard. It's going to be level 10 to level 20. Enemy skill based on level. And around the desert, it's already 30, 40. And Callus Ravine is going to be like 40 and 50. So there's actually some sort of natural progression, and I don't know if that's the right thing to do in an open world. This whole area is like 0 to 10. So we're thinking of maybe capping it off at around like 40-ish for this whole map. And the Bellum Isle, which I wanted to do, is going to be the last section of this whole game, and I'll do this way later on. But this part is going to be the end game though. This is probably going to be level 100 to 200. It will just be completely random between the levels once you get to this area. I don't know if any of you guys saw, but there was that little part I was showing you guys with the whole island navigation, procedural islands. That's probably going to be around the Bellum Isles here. It's going to be cool. It's going to be places with a lot of things built out of white marbles. That's once I get there, I'll show you guys. But long story short, Cordwood left. Cordwood and Grand Rose district area, technically Callus Ravine. So there's 3 areas left I have to do within the next 3, 4, 5 weeks or so. And there's a small area called the factory complex, which is really close to when the mainland starts. We're going to find ways to connect it here, but this place is actually going to be high level. So this is, like I said, around what 10 to 20-ish level, 10, 20, 30-ish level. This part will all start from like 40. So this whole area is going to be a factory complex. It's going to be very difficult. And what we wanted to do was that more wildlife area is actually kind of easier, but the harder parts are actually the more civilized area. That's where a lot of conflict will take place. I'm excited to show you guys. But that's pretty much the end. Thank you guys for being patient with us last week. We didn't have us recorded in itself, but it seems like people kind of like just seeing what we have done. So I'll see you guys next week.